Hi everyone, I hope all is well. I really enjoyed meeting you all or seeing you again yesterday for our first mindfulness and law class. And I thought it would be helpful if I provided you with some reminders in anticipation of next week, or to say a little bit more about certain things that I might have raised in class so that it can be as clear as possible for you. First, the web page for next week's assignment is up, and it'll usually be up on the Friday when we meet for the next week. You'll see that it provides the readings. It also sometimes will have a video or audio to attend to, and then the instructions for the practice for the week, which is usually something that we'll talk about in class as well. And usually, as we did in class, we will do the first one together on that next week's practice journal entry page. So this week, the reading is on leadership. It's chapter 1, and I'm looking forward to your reflections on that reading when we're in class and we discuss it, and your internal reflections as expressed in your writing assignment, which is a short treatment where you'll reflect on an area that you'd like to lead yourself a little bit more skillfully, a little bit more effectively, which will be nice to talk about in terms of how mindfulness practice can be helpful in that regard, and how it is that over the course of the semester you might track some changes in that domain that matters to you and matters. All right, in addition, if you haven't already, please do text me at 786-239-9318, your name, along with MIL_S2024. That information is on the web page and it was on the board, and I will reply to you, and that reply will establish the connection that we have so that we can communicate via text. If you haven't already, please also do download the So Be Mindful app from the App Store, and then through the app or through an email me that you've done so and request the access code, and then I will send you the access code so that you can then listen to the various practices that are on that app, which next week will become relevant, because next week we will begin to then have it where you will listen to those guided practices as we start to do those formal mindfulness practices that we talked about on the set of coasters, beginning with focused attention. All right, a reminder also, in addition to doing the present moment pivot, the 2-minute today on Saturday, 3 minutes tomorrow, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then 6 minutes, to then also identify your present moment pivot point. That's the when you're back in school next week, you think about just when you're going to classes or coming from them, where is it that's a nice place where you could periodically stand for a moment or so and maybe do a short in-the-moment practice that you would be passing on a regular basis, so you would be naturally reminded of it, and it could also create a nice little transition point coming to school or leaving school, and then also one when you're near home. So where is it after you park your car or ride your bike or get off the bus or metro, where you're walking, and it's a similar, what we call the present moment pivot point. So you'll be identifying those, because in the weeks to come, we'll then be doing some more we could say in the moment practice at those various points. Alrighty, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Wishing you all the best.